Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pop Culture Project. I am Steve.
And I'm John.
And we are finally at the time to announce the date for the drawing of the Gator Loki perler. This thing. This badass mamma jamma. Yes. So, the date will be 1 week from this Saturday, October 16th. In the next show that I do, I'll set an actual time, like, 5 p.m., whatever p.m. It'll probably be later at night, like between 8 and 9, because that's when my kid goes to bed.
Yeah.
That'll be the easiest time for us to do stuff. But it's finally here. We went over 100 subscribers. It went back a couple below, but I said once we hit 100, we would do it, so that's what we're going to do. So remember, guys, keep your subscriptions public.
Yes, please.
Or I won't know that you have subscribed. Or take a screenshot of your subscription, like on my YouTube page, and send it to one of our Instagrams. I'm at LapsComicFan, and he is at Corrupted Perlers. And you can send us a screenshot, and we'll know that you subscribed, and you can be entered. Other than that, I hope whoever wins likes it.
Yeah.
And starts watching our show.
That would be a plus, wouldn't it?
Also, we started some Facebook groups. We have one for the Pop Culture Project, and John?
I have one, Corrupted Perlers Art and Small Business Community. And it's just a place where I wanted to allow everybody who is a fellow artist or has a small business to be able to go and promote themselves, maybe even sell some of their stuff, or just, get advice from other artists and just talk and hang out and do whatever.
We kind of want these groups to not be like other groups where they get big. Like, this is one of the problems I have with some of these groups. You'll have a group that has like 500,000 members, right? And the people who started it, they can advertise whatever they want. But the people that have been there, they won't let you. They'll ban it, they'll kick you out. And I think that's BS. Because like, if it's not for the people, then you have no group. Like spamming, I understand that. That's understandable. We don't want spamming or racist or hateful stuff, but anything that you want to post, you can. The Pop Culture Project one, we have a ton of different topics. You can make your own. Just participate.
Yep. Self-promotion is definitely encouraged on both.
Yes.
So if you have anything or know anybody that has that small business, invite them.
Yeah.
You know an artist, invite them. Let's try to get as many people as we can in here.
Yes. So one of the things we're going to talk about on the roundup today is you went to a festival.
I did.
And tell us a little bit about it, what it's called, what you did there. And
it is called Spunfest, and it is a 3-day festival, music and arts. It's a lot of up-and-coming artists, a lot of musical acts. There's people there that are doing hemp jewelry and a lot of crafts. People selling a lot of things there. And one of the great things about the festival is that it is just, I've never felt such a sense of community at any type of event like that before. Like it's crazy. Like everybody makes you feel welcome. It's just a good time. Kids running around all over the place. They were coming over. They were coming over to the booth, and we were just giving them perlers and stuff. And it's fun for everybody, and it's just a really great time. And I want to thank Ryan and Sam for having us out again this year and asked us back again for next year.
So you were a vendor?
I was a vendor. Yes.
Vendor.
Yeah.
All right.
And you're gonna come with us next year.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a good time, though.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a lot of fun. But that's cool. So, like, do they have, like, is it, like, any type of music, or is it just one particular?
No. If you're into jam bands, there was rap acts, there was, EDM, pretty much a little bit of everything. I mean, that's the thing is, it's literally a festival where it has a little bit of everything for everybody.
That's awesome.
And the place that we had it at, Pleasant Hill Lake? Yeah, Pleasant Hill Lake State Park. They had a bunch of people there that were like year-round campers, and they were driving up on their golf carts through the whole thing, and they loved it. Everybody loved it. The place was just like spotless when everybody left. So there's a good chance that that's, at least I hope so, where it's going to be
Where it's
next
gonna
year.
be,
Yeah,
right.
it's a really cool venue.
That's really cool, like, because I've been to, not maybe this type of festival, but I've been to a couple of different ones where you can just tell, like, the atmosphere is terrible.
Yeah, oh
and,
yeah,
like,
oh
people,
yeah.
people are just jerks and
No.
all this stuff. But from the pictures you showed me and the video you showed, it looked like everybody was having an awesome time.
Oh, hell
and really, really nice.
Even the park rangers that were walking around were full of smiles. They said that was the best crowd that they've had to deal with out of any event that they've ever hosted.
And that's crazy too.
That speaks a lot.
During this era of the Coruntis.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. I've always wanted to do something like that because I figured it would be a lot of fun to go around and talk to this type of group of people, because it's not something that I would normally do. And one of my favorite things to do is, it's not necessarily putting myself in an uncomfortable place, because I wouldn't be uncomfortable, but in a different place.
Yeah.
It would be, that would be so much fun, because I'm basically in my basement recording myself a lot and playing video games and reading comics.
Well, like I said, man, everybody makes you just feel so welcome. Like, there was never a moment where I felt awkward or out of place or anything. It's just a great group of people.
Well, that's great, dude.
Can't wait for next year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So, one of the things we're gonna do is we wanted to announce the Perler giveaway, but we're also going to be setting up like other shows.
Yeah.
Because we both work together, and this is our getting towards at least my downtime of work. But we wanted to rebrand in October and then start setting up what we're gonna be doing next. And Amanda and I will continue to do a roundup show. We're very busy this week. It's my youngest son's birthday, and we're doing a party for him. And when you're 4, you don't really understand anything. You just want everything.
Yeah.
So next week we're gonna do the DC show on HBO Max, Titans. They're on season 3, but we're gonna review season 1, and I think that's gonna be awesome, because I love that show.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I know a lot of people.
Very well done.
A lot of people, it's like hit or miss with people, because the comic universe or fandom is very fickle. There's different types of fans. There's the ones that read comic books and want it to be an exact representation of what's inside the pages, which I just think is a ridiculous notion, because like that's just so hard to do. It's so hard to do.
Do you really want to see the exact same story again? I mean,
no. I want to see the story, but I want the characters to have their own feelings and their own, because it's very hard to just take from a book and put it to film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when it's with live action people and not animated.
Yeah.
And we're also going to review, or at least not review, but we're going to talk about the Hickman Avengers run that led up to Secret Wars. I had given John the whole run, and he's almost done with it. So we're going to talk about that, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun, because that's a crazy story.
That's a great read so far. It
Yeah.
really is. It's one of those ones you can't put down when you start reading it. It's really good.
It's also one you got to read again, because you're like, what did I just read?
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot
A
of,
couple
like-
times I had to like.
Yeah,
Wow, that really just happened.
There's a couple of things that happen where you're just like, what? And we're going to be collaborating with a couple of different people, hopefully, when we review Power Rangers.
Yes.
Which I've had nothing but fun watching, because when I was young, I had only watched, I didn't know how much they did afterwards, but I had only seen the first 2 seasons.
I think that's what I saw too, was the first 2.
Yeah, they had a whole like 3rd season of regular Power Rangers, and then they started changing after that, like different uniforms, different groups, different people. I never saw any of those. So I'm not as jaded as like the Power Ranger community, which let me tell you, man, those dudes are serious.
Are they worse than Marvel?
No, nobody's
No.
worse than the MCU people.
The
Nobody
MCU.
is worse.
Yeah.
Like you can't say anything against it, or like you were just labeled like this toxic, horrible person. It's like, dude, I just didn't like this episode.
God forbid.
I didn't know I was racist because I didn't like an episode of television. Like Jesus.
Oh,
But
well.
yeah, so we're gonna be doing a bunch of cool stuff. Probably have some unboxings next week because I ordered some stuff. And I'm gonna be helping John set up at his house so he can record
Yes.
a bunch of stuff. And tell him what you're kind of gonna do.
Well, I think I'm gonna do a how-to series of videos. Probably gonna do time lapses.
And that's for your perler beats.
Yeah,
correct?
for the art. Yeah, for the artwork.
Those will be big too, because I noticed like how-tos, even if you don't have a lot of subscribers, if you do like how-to videos, that like people want to know, you know.
Yeah,
Especially
and-
if you have the credibility as you do.
Yeah, I just figured, you know, I'll probably, you know, go through the whole process, you know, start to finish, you know, show everybody how I do it, the products that I use, like the cricket iron, things like that. Just pretty much everything that I do, little tricks, you know, here and there, you know, just so people get a better understanding of how I do what I do. So
Do what you do.
do what I do.
There was a lot of do's.
Do.
Yes.
Do.
I English very badly. It's not the best. It's not my best language.
And is it your first?
It's the only one I speak, so, you know. It's still not good at it though.
That's right.
So we're gonna have that, and since, like I said, it's our slow time at work, I'm gonna come out with a schedule. Laps Comic Fan will be coming back, so will Bat Bits. I actually have a couple of those done, but I wanted to get this drawing out of the way. It felt like a long time. I know YouTube contests can go on forever. I've been a part of one right now that's been going on for 10 months for this dude. He's been giving away PlayStation 5s, and he just got to like his subscriber like where he wanted to get to, and he's given away like 6 so far. And I'm like, pick me, because I'm poor.
I'd like one, please.
Yeah, I would like one. It would be great. But yeah, guys, I hope you subscribe to the channel. You have until, I would say, Friday at midnight, you know, to subscribe, because I would like to have the people who have been here for a while have a decent chance of winning.
Yeah, absolutely.
And comment too, man. You know,
Yeah,
that's,
let us know what you think, please.
yeah, that's make recommendations. Tell us what you like.
Yeah, let us know what you want to see. Like, if there's something that you want to see from me art-wise, let me know.
And if there's anything you want to see me talk about, tell me. Because I gotta sell my personality, and it's not the best one.
Yeah.
So, hey, that's it.
That's it.
All right, peace! This comic's actually pretty good. I didn't think it would be as good as it is, considering it's based on Power Rangers. You know what? Do you think they would ever do, like, a Power Rangers meets Batman? Because they've done Power Rangers meets Ninja Turtles.
God, I hope not.
Fine.